It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Now, I think our transformation of our very own studio has proven this point emphatically. The quickest way to completely transform a space is with wallpaper. And boy, how that game is changing. Not only does wallpaper allow you to express your personality, it can also help to create areas of interest in your home and make it feel completely your own. It's your space, own it. And St. Ledger and Viney have done just that for our Expresso Studio. We love our playground, and I'm here with the man at the heart of this incredible creativity, David Rolfs from St. Ledger and Viney, to tell us a little bit more and to say thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How does the space make you feel?
It feels amazing. I think the space is incredible and is a testament to what can be achieved with using wallpaper, wall coverings, and the value that they add to, first of all, to a creative space like the Expresso Studio, but also to people's home spaces and to workspaces.
When we look at this kind of wallpaper, these kind of wall coverings, how you can tell a story in a way that just transcends. What is so powerful about this artistic medium? It almost feels like we're shifting away from just decor into a very artistic space.
Yeah, so if you look at the transformation of wallpaper and wall coverings over, let's call it, the last few decades, largely thanks to the substrates that are used and also to the flexibility that one now has in terms of digital printing, the ability to print on much broader surfaces, much wider surfaces. But what you've got here behind me is a wall covering called Ndebele. It's from a company called Elatis, which is one of our brands. In fact, all of the wall coverings that you see here today are from Elatis.
Thank you to Elatis as well.
And we are very grateful to them. And I think for your audience that are keyed into Ndebele art, one would usually expect that to be a geometric pattern with a certain degree of repetition to it.
Sure.
And then you've got multi-colors, and usually those range from deep reds, yellows through golds, and then other colors, softer blues, pinks, greens. And what Elatis have done here is they've gone into that Ndebele art space, but what they've done is they've superimposed almost like a cultural statement, I think, of inclusivity, if you look at what's happening on the face of the wallpaper.
It just speaks to an openness. There is something very individual, but it makes you feel something when you view it, which is absolutely beautiful. Does this speak to possibly a shift in trend?
So I would say I've touched on two themes, really, and that the first one would be using wall coverings and wallpapers as art. And I think if you look at what else is going on in the space, so talking to the arches behind you, for example, and on the facing wall we've got two beautiful arches also picked out in magnificent sort of graphic color. What we're seeing is these are art pieces installed via the medium of wallpaper and wall coverings. The other trend I wanted to talk about is a trend toward maximalism. If we can talk about the contrast being minimalism, if you look at let's just say 10 or 15 full years of, call it less is more, maximalism would be going the other way. So taking your space, your personal space, and layering it and putting in more as opposed to less.
When we look at the building blocks, we have loved this couch. I never get to sit on it unless I'm getting interviewed, and I hate that fact. It is gorgeous. There are so many talking points, from texture, from shape, the fabrics being used. Just talk me through this creation, how one piece can create such a stir.
So this is a quality that it's called Aries. It talks to a trend of a type of fabric called boucle, and boucle fabrics are made from looped yarns. This would be, say, taking it to the outer limits of a boucle kind of
Let's see how far we can take this thing.
Exactly.
You can tell by the guests who sit down on our brand new couch, they feel it.
They're happy to be here.
And often we don't have to go as far as transforming the entire space. Just introducing a new print on a cushion can make all of the difference. And it gives you a flexibility in spaces. How important is the finishing touch?
It can make the world of difference. St. Ledger and Viney has recently launched a new initiative called SLV Home. It's an online initiative, and it is accessory driven. So it's, the website is called slvhome.co.za. And what you're seeing here are a couple of examples of the scatters that have come into the various themes that we've launched in the first round of SLV Home. So it allows you to add your kind of personal touch, and in a way that's accessible. It's easy to get to, it's not expensive, and yes, it's beautiful, and for as long as you like the scheme that you choose, you can have this version of it. And if you choose something else in a year's time, again, it's easy to change.
Now, I understand why you sit at the top tier, my friend. Absolutely beautiful. Some insights that hopefully have inspired you. Now, let's take that a step further. We have two beautiful cushions up for grabs, valued at 950 Rand each. What we want you to do right now is head to the St. Ledger and Viney post on our social media pages and tell us why you would love the St. Ledger and Viney cushions for your home. What difference would they make in your space? That competition closes Friday, 5 p.m. After this, I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of entrants, so get it in and make sure yours is good. Enter now, and you could be bringing this incredible flavor, this individual style, just a touch of this brilliance into your home.